Seconds early. Welcome. We're going to have a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please, Ms. Garza.
Yes. Chairman Williams,
Here.
Vice Chairwoman Kiefer.
Here.
Mr. Albrecht, Mr. Demaria.
Here.
Mr. O'Hanley,
Here.
Mrs. Seberg,
Here.
Mrs. Williams,
Here.
Ms. Doan, Ms. Aputro.
Here.
Thank you, Mrs. Garza. Are there any additions and corrections to the agenda this evening?
Yes, sir. Under consent agenda, personnel, ratification of personnel, and under discussion agenda, we're going to move the National Bullying Prevention Month presentation into spotlights.
Thank you, sir. Next item on the agenda, Superintendent's announcements and spotlights. Mrs. Radford.
Thank you, Chairman Williams, Dr. Newman, to our other members of the board. Good evening to you tonight, and good evening to everyone that has joined us for our meeting this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Rebecca Stone, our Executive Director of Student Services, who will come at this time and share information about what some of our schools are doing in recognition of National Bully Prevention Month. Dr. Stone.
Good evening, Dr. Newman, Chairman Williams, members of the board. As you know, October is designated as National Bullying Prevention Month, and while our schools work very hard to prevent bullying year-round, this month does give us an opportunity to bring a little more attention and focus to the topic. So our schools have engaged in a variety of activities this month, which include classroom lessons on the impact of bullying and bullying prevention taught by our school counselors, public service announcements on our broadcast systems with anti-bullying messages and quotes talking about kindness and ways to treat each other, Spirit Weeks, things like Team Up Against Bullying, wear your favorite sports team, Put Bullying to Rest, wear your PJs to school, a Blue Out Day, as blue is the color for National Bullying Prevention Month, lessons about kindness at Baldwin Intermediate School. Students make up the I in kind literally by standing in a kindness display in the hallway. The OHS Fall Concert featured a song with anti-bullying messages that was chosen by the students and explained to the audience prior to the song being sung. OHS is also creating a video that will be done at the end of the month by the students, and I'm sure will be shared with all of you. The list goes on, and each of our schools has really done a great job. However, today we would like to spotlight one specific activity. So here to share with us one of the great activities that are going on is Dr. Jones from Williams Elementary.
Good evening, Chairman Williams, Dr. Newman, and board. I'm delighted that I have two wonderful school counselors, Lee Corner and Amy Miller, and we meet every week, and they came to me and they had an activity they wanted to do for Anti-Bullying Month. So we did classroom lessons, we did presentations on the broadcast, but we wanted to do something to let students know that when you bully, you have a wrinkled heart. But when there's kindness, your heart swells and it gets bigger. So we talked to students about what is something you can say that is kind so others will know that you're not a bully. So I present to you my counselors and students from Williams Elementary.
Thanks so much for having us. So I'm Lee Corner, as you said, one of the school counselors. And this is
I'm Amy Miller.
And these are three of our wonderful student ambassadors who are doing like a leadership track and helping us out. So we thought who better to come help talk about it than some of our student ambassadors. So you guys want to say your first name?
My name is Emma Dennis. My name is Joshua David.
And you guys are in what grade? Fourth. Fantastic.
Excellent. So the first thing we did is we went on broadcast and I introduced the topic of anti-bullying. We talked about when you say mean things or do mean things, every single word crinkles up the heart. When you open up the heart, there are wrinkles that you cannot erase. But what you can do is put a Band-Aid on it by making someone's heart swell. When you make the heart swell, those wrinkles kind of disappear a little bit and it makes you forget about them. So, the mantra we've had them say is, before you speak, think and be smart. It's hard to fix a wrinkled heart. And that's what's been in our display. And so each student was asked to write on a paper Band-Aid, write an explanation of what they can do to swell someone's heart and to put a Band-Aid on a heart.
Absolutely. And we thought we'll have the ambassadors each give you an example of something that might have been on one of the paper Band-Aids. So, Imar, do you want to start?
Remember to be kind and nice to others. Keep going to be nice to others. You can play with something who doesn't have anybody to play with.
And as you can see, this is just a small poster. It's actually quite a big installation at this point, but this is a small poster showing what it looks like at Weems, where they have the wrinkled heart, and then they have Band-Aids all around it. And lastly, we also brought some spare Band-Aids. So we can invite anyone who wants to, at the end, to fill out their own Band-Aid on how they can help a wrinkled heart. And you can either come to Weems and bring it to us and put it on our wall, or you can mail it to us too. We would love to have some extra Band-Aids in addition to all of our students.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Weems Elementary. And thank you, Dr. Stone. Okay. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge our Apple and Pear Awards. The school board continues to recognize the outstanding contributions made by instructional and support employees through the Apple and Pear Award program. The Apple Award is given to instructional or licensed personnel, and the Pear Award is given to support personnel. At this time, we'd like to begin with Baldwin Elementary School, Robin Pope, special education teacher. Robin Pope is a highly qualified special education teacher. She is a hands-on teacher who helps children face and overcome challenges daily, hourly, whenever necessary. Ms. Pope is highly organized and keeps a very structured class. The classroom materials are labeled, schedules are clearly printed and used by the students, and she sets the bar high for all of her students. Congratulations to you, Ms. Pope. Next, from Jenny Dean Elementary School, we have Lauren Tierney, ESOL teacher. Ms. Tierney has always been a great support and co-teacher and has gone above and beyond this year. Ms. Tierney does everything she can to offer extra support to the students at her school. She's always a positive voice and a listening ear for the staff and her students. Congratulations. From Round Elementary School, Karen Huff, second grade teacher. Karen Huff is a role model for all. Her positive attitude about learning is conveyed to her students on a daily basis. She is quick to incorporate new ideas, strategies, and programs into her classroom. On any visit to her classroom, you will find students engaged, collaborating, and having conversations that enrich and extend their learning. Ms. Huff's commitment to students, staff, and families is admirable, and she is an asset to the Round community. Congratulations. Thank you. And now from Weems Elementary School, Amberly Cho, special ed, self-contained special education self-contained teacher. Amberly Cho demonstrates she is proud to be a Weems teacher. Her number one priority at work is taking care of her students and making sure that they get what they need. Her students are encouraged to be who they are, and she does not expect them to fit into the everyday mold. Her room is a safe haven for them and anyone else in the building. She is welcoming and always willing to help others when possible. Congratulations to you, Ms. Cho. And now we have Baldwin Intermediate School, Laura Perez Ruiz, lead ESOL teacher. Ms. Perez Ruiz is a wonderful addition to the Baldwin Intermediate School family. Her energy and positivity are contagious. She shows much needed flexibility throughout the school day. She jumps in whenever she is needed and is always willing to give of her time to help, including staying after school to translate at parent meetings. Baldwin Intermediate is so happy to have Laura Perez Ruiz as a part of their staff. Congratulations. Thank you. From Mayfield Intermediate School, Helen Wise, special education teacher. Helen Wise is a fantastic teacher who knows just how to reach students with special needs. She is patient and kind, always going the extra mile to show just how much she cares about them. She has taken on the role of 5th grade special education department chair this year and worked tirelessly to develop a schedule that supports both students and teachers. She is an absolute joy to work with. Congratulations. From Metz Middle School, Elizabeth Schoenberger, English teacher. Ms. Schoenberger is an accomplished English language arts teacher. She has an innovative and forward-thinking style of teaching. She introduced the school to a new technology to assist with purposeful classroom management, strategies, and instruction. Assuming the helm as English department chair, she has been instrumental in leading the department to favorable gains. Ms. Schoenberger is a consummate professional and highly deserving of the Apple Award. Congratulations to you. And we also congratulate Mr. Jeffrey Osborne from Hayden Elementary School in his absence, as well as Matt McConnell, biology teacher from Osborne High School. Thank you. Oh, I thought you had class. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All righty. Well, I'll continue to go on with this one. Okay. From Osborne High School, Matt McConnell. I was told he had graduate class tonight. I'm sorry. Okay. A biology teacher from Osborne High School, Matt McConnell, has been teaching biology at Osborne for 3 years. He relates to the students well and gives them real-world knowledge about life choices and consequences. He has a passion for curriculum development and recently accepted the position of CLT lead in the department. He is a tremendous help to new teachers and career switchers, sharing ideas for lesson plans and suggestions for best practices in the classroom. He's a great role model for students and staff and an asset to the Osborne High School family. Well, congratulations. These are our Apple Award recipients for this quarter. Congratulations to you. Thank you. All right. Our Parent Award recipients for tonight, beginning with Baldwin Elementary School, Susan Brotherton, Instructional Assistant. Ms. Brotherton puts 100% of her effort and heart into her time in the classroom. Students are confident that she cares for them and is working to help them be as successful as possible. She's an advocate for students within the school environment, especially when she accompanies students to a general classroom. Ms. Brotherton meets and exceeds expectations and is an asset to her school community. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Next, we have Darlene Hopkins, bookkeeper from Jenny Dean Elementary School. Ms. Hopkins has consistently shown her dedication and professionalism throughout her many years at MCPS. This year in particular, she has revealed her financial talents and expertise as the bookkeeper for Dean and for a short time another elementary school during an employee's absence. Through these added duties and responsibilities, she continued to do so with a warm smile on her face. Ms. Hopkins is always willing to help any staff members and coworkers in need of financial information or assistance by explaining it in a way that is clear to someone without financial understanding. Ms. Hopkins is an exemplary employee of MCPS and continues to make Dean Elementary proud to have her on their team. Congratulations. From Hayden Elementary School, Catherine Lee, Technology Support Specialist. Catherine Lee has patience with those she works with. She gives instructional sessions on how to use laptops, various software programs, email, and all of the technology requirements staff needs to meet their job requirements. She makes herself available to answer questions and assist everyone who needs it, providing excellent customer service to the Hayden family. Congratulations and thank you. From Round Elementary School, Lisa Houchins, Special Education Instructional Assistant. Ms. Houchins goes above and beyond to be a positive role model for the students and teachers in the classroom. She remains calm during challenging situations in the multi-category classroom when students might be experiencing a difficult time. She's very flexible and willing to do whatever is necessary for the benefit of the students in the classroom, even if it means assisting them with the task for longer periods of time. Round appreciates all of her hard work. Congratulations. Next, from Weems Elementary School, we have Jessica Plakin, Instructional Assistant. Okay, all right, she's not here. All right, congratulations to her. From Baldwin Intermediate School, Orlando Pizarro Mascort, Head Custodian. Mr. Pizarro Mascort is such a wonderful part of the shared Baldwin Intermediate and Baldwin Elementary staff. He is a great team player. He is responsive to every call and is willing to do anything for everyone. He greets everyone and faces every challenge with a smile on his face. When needed, he is more than willing to fit many additional odd jobs into his busy day. He is an exemplary employee, and Baldwin Intermediate is proud to have him as a part of their family. Congratulations. And from Mayfield Intermediate School, Kim Capuccio, 5th grade secretary. Kim Capuccio has a very caring and professional demeanor. She is new to her current role, and she is amazing. She performs her duties in a calm and efficient manner. She is lovely to work with because she will help anyone experiencing challenges in a way that makes staff feel valued and important. Congratulations. Thank you. From Metz Middle School, Marissa Reagan, school nurse. Ms. Reagan is an exemplary Metz staff member who goes above and beyond in her role as school nurse. Ms. Reagan not only oversees the wellness and health of students, but oversees the well-being of the staff as well. When students are in need of health-related items and parents do not have the necessary resources to provide these items, Ms. Reagan takes it upon herself to provide any resources or helpful information that can benefit the family. Ms. Reagan's compassion, caring, and exemplary care are to be commended and appreciated. Congratulations. Thank you. Osborne High School, we have Connie Jones, School Administrative Associate. Congratulations, Ms. Jones. All right, from our maintenance department, Mr. Don Mills, Maintenance Tech 2 plumber. Don Mills is a Maintenance 2 plumber with the Facilities and Maintenance Department. His contributions go above and beyond completing work requests. Mr. Mills oversaw all of the fire alarm sprinkler inspections over the summer. These inspections were required in order to open up the schools. He also stayed after hours to assist with the transportation break room project so drivers could use the space when they returned for the new school year. Congratulations, Mr. Mills. And from our transportation department, Clarence Johnson, bus driver. Brought a huge fan club tonight. Clarence Johnson, or CJ, as he is affectionately called, is an experienced driver who knows the ins and outs of Manassas and the surrounding area. He is always courteous and respectful with his coworkers, the administrators, and especially with his students, which results in smooth school runs. Mr. Johnson has averaged about 100 extra runs over the past 2 years, which has helped keep the department running smoothly and buses staying on time. Congratulations to you, Mr. Johnson. And speaking of Mr. Johnson, I would like to make note that this week is National School Bus Safety Week. So we ask that you would please show appreciation not only to Mr. Johnson, but to our amazing bus drivers throughout the division that help safely transport our students to and from school every day. Thank you to those of you that are here tonight. Yes, if we can go ahead and take our picture here. Real tight. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it. Yep. I can see everybody. Orlando's tall back there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yes. Thank you all. This concludes our spotlights for the evening. Thank you.
Well done.
I think it's something right.
I got mine.
Okay, there are no committee reports tonight, and I see Councilwoman Davis Younger in the back, so thank you for being here this evening. So since there are no committee reports,